So we've sent a very generic message. What is the price we can get for 500 units? So they responded, hi, good day, let me see what products you need. So our partner can give us a good price and a great service. As this is our first order, we require a low MOQ of 500. This is suggesting that we're obviously looking to buy a lot more than 500. This is just us accepting that we will order a low amount of products. So she's responded with, let me check, the unit price for 500 is $12. This is too high as the sale price on Amazon is roughly 22, 23, 24. So that won't work for us. So therefore we're going to negotiate the price down. So I've responded with 12 is a little high. It says 574 to 935. They asked me what my target price is. The above price is only a reference price. We will adjust the price according to the changes of raw materials and inventory. Can you understand? So I asked her for the type that is different to the original model. So now we're going to see if they can supply the other model rather than the more advanced model. So from what we found on Amazon, there was a lot of other competitors selling the advanced model, but not many selling the simpler model, which was a better seller anyway. So we're going to try and get a price on the more simple model. So I've asked for any alternative. They've said this is the puddle pump style, so okay, that's fine, I'm aware. I'm interested if you have any alternatives. The alternative style is $8. So I've asked for any photos. Now the next part is them showing me the photos of this. I'm going to try and skip over it as I don't want to reveal the products as this is for a client of mine. So I asked $8. It says yes, but not the pedal pump. So I said that's fine, but I said $8 is still a little high. So she's asked me for my target price. I've told her we need to get this product selling. $6 is a target. I'll negotiate with my boss and help you get a price. So now I wanted to know, obviously I've done a little more research. I wanted to know what is the material and if they have different variations of colour, because of course when starting out we'd like to have as many variations as possible to see which product is selling the best. So the material has been given. I'll blank that out. That's for the $8 one. So what colours do you have? Now they can give us blue, black and red. We want to stand out for competitors that they are blue or green. So they said okay. So we want to order a sample now. Can it be arranged for Monday? They said of course. You need to order a sample. That's correct. How many can you send? We have a lot of inventory. How many do you need? Now we're looking for at least 10 units to be sold to us. Now we're looking for at least 10 units. The reason being, we can sell 10 units on Amazon and then gauge how well they're going to sell in the future. So we've asked for 10 units and they said, okay, that's no problem. So this is good. They've asked me to draft the order and I've asked them what colours they have for sample. Blue, red, black. So they're going to go back, I can check the warehouse if there was any success with that. There's a bit of a mix up here. I was asking about the warehouse colour. She thought I was asking if she was okay. I don't know why. Get the samples over. The unit price of the samples is a lot higher than the unit cost. It's just the reality of the game. The sample cost is going to be higher than the unit cost. So they're going to send us, I've asked them for the colours they send, and they've said blue, orange, green and cyan, I think it's called. I need 10 samples, and I said yes. Okay, so now I'm just negotiating the colours to send. So I've asked for 2 colours to be sent. 5 of one and 5 of the other. So now we're going to see which one sells better. I asked for the unit price on these items that I was planning to buy a sample for. Now they've tried to do a little sneaky one on me and say the unit price for 500 pieces is, I think it's supposed to say 500 pieces, it says 50 pieces for $12.8. And I said no, the mouth inflate style, we spoke about this before. We reached a quantity of more than 5,000 pieces, our price will be favourable. This is them trying to upsell us basically. They know we're interested, so therefore they're going to try this on with us. This is just normal business with the Chinese. This is the same style that we're looking for. Now, before I proceed with the sample order, because I don't want them to pull a fast one on me, I'm going to make sure we iron out the cost before they decide to send the samples, because they know they've got an advantage if we all have the samples, because we're already going to be $230 down, for example. So I need to know the unit cost is the same as we agreed before. Are you talking about a unit price of 500? I said, yes. I want to make sure we're on the same page before I take the samples. See, now they've just tried to add another $2. The unit price of 500 is $10. I said, we agreed $8. Why have you increased the price? And now I've sent a screenshot of them agreeing to the price we agreed. They said $8 needs 2,000 pieces. I said, no chance. Can't believe you cheat me like that. And they said, oh, let me help buy again, $8. I said, but you quoted $8. And she said, I'll fight it for you. There's no fight going on here. This is her just, you know what I mean, trying to win back the deal, basically. So I asked, how soon can you get back to me? Because I'm trying to be as fast as possible. They said, okay, $8 for 400 pieces. I don't think anyone's had the conversation, or if it has, it's between her and the manager. And the manager told her, yeah, try and get more out of the buyer. And obviously it didn't work. The order's been submitted, so I said, okay, perfect. Let's continue. Now, before I continued, I wanted to say, does the $8 include custom packaging? And they said, yes, custom packaging. So the samples aren't custom, but the packaging will be. So the item itself, I'm not too worried about being custom because I don't think putting a logo on this type of products will really do me any favours. I do believe, however, a good strong packaging will do us favours when we try and stand out from the competitors. So I said, my own custom packaging? They said yes. I said, okay, that's perfect. So now I've said, we'll get the samples paid over the weekend. The order of 10 police does not include custom packaging. I've said, yes, I understand it's only a sample. Now we're just negotiating how to pay for those because on Alibaba at the time, my VAT wasn't registered and they changed it all up. So I asked them to pay on PayPal. And we went from there. Okay, so in this case, I've asked if they can, if we order a load of products from their company, can you offer a discount on multiple purchases? We are looking to create a niche in blank. Her response being, of course. So from here, they've received it and they said they'll arrange the sample for us. I said thank you and they said you're welcome. Can they provide tracking information for the samples and they're being sent? So beyond this, they've sent the tracking information. Now we're just waiting for the samples. After we get the samples, we can check the quality. After we check the quality, I'll put my own product IDs on them. We'll list them on Amazon under generic or under whichever way you want them. If you already have a brand, you can list them under that. See how they perform, particularly with PPC campaigns. Make sure you have the copy done. Make sure you have good photos. We can get photos done from an external site, and I'll show you how to do that in the next video. So this is basically how we negotiate with our suppliers. This will go on, I believe, for the next order. However, now we have the samples and we have something to gauge it from. So if they don't sell very well and they become a cost to us and we cannot make a profit, then of course we won't proceed with the order. So we'll be $230 down rather than, let's say, $4,000. Okay, so in the next video we're going to go through how to set up the samples on Amazon and how to sell them and how to get accurate data.